And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy Dante YT underscore YT. Please hit that like, that subscribe, and notification bell, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's get to this video, man. Big shout out to people that support me. Big shout out to my family. Big shout out to my friends. Big shout out to my girl Shauna, my best friend Ashley Nicole Nelson. Big shout out to all of y'all, man. Let's get shout out to my boy Rufus Sports, my boy Steven Rose, Giants Nation. Shout out to the Eagles fans, Seahawks Eddie. Shout out to all of y'all, man, that was on that panel last night with me, man. In that podcast, I really appreciate you guys. It's another video on the NFC West. I did the 49ers last night, late this morning. I've been busy, man. I've been getting these over and under videos out there. So now we on a team that started off hot last year, and that didn't end the season too well. They went 8-8. But this year, I got kind of high expectations for them. They can either be the best team in their division, because I think the NFC West, I think the NFC West is kind of opened up a little bit. Either San Francisco can be the best team in the division, barring injury, none injuries. I think they can get by 11 to 10 victories. The Los Angeles Rams, who we'll talk about in the next video, they could easily win this division. They went 10-6 last year and made the playoffs and won a playoff game. I believe they beat the Seattle Seahawks, the team that came in first place in the division. This kind of a toss up because they both did things to improve their play. They improved their play this year. They both did things. And with the adding of A.J. Green, who I think still can be a good receiver next to DeAndre Hopkins, with the emergency of Kyler Murray, Kenyon Drake is a pretty good running back, and Christian Kirk is a good slot running back. Good slot receiver. I think this Arizona Cardinals team can do some things, man. They started off hot. They beat the New York Jets last year. They beat the Buffalo Bills on a DeAndre Hopkins acrobatic catch. That was a spectacular catch by DeAndre Hopkins. Then they go in Jerry World. They beat the brakes off them. This team has some potential with A.J. Green on the other side, and Larry Fitz. I don't know if Larry Fitzgerald's still playing, and you got Christian Kirk in the slot. I think this team can do some things. The defense was pretty solid. You got Chandler Jones out there. Their defense is pretty solid, man. So, like I say, this Arizona Cardinals can either win the division, or probably make a wild card spot. But like I said, you can make a case for any of these teams in the NFC West to make the playoffs, to have an improved season. Of course somebody's gonna be struggling this year. Somebody's gonna struggle, but San Francisco, like I said, could either win a division or they could either not make the playoffs. Same with the Arizona Cardinals. They can win a division and either not make the playoffs, man. Like I say, but the 8 wins for Arizona, I'm going to go over 8 wins at 9 to 10 victories for Arizona. I'm going over 9 to 10 victories, Arizona, man. Like I said, this team got A.J. Green in the offseason. I think that he's still a pretty good player. A.J. Green is a guy that can run routes. He can catch the 50-50 ball if he needs to. He can kind of get a little bit of separation. The only thing that kind of hampered him is injuries. He has not been on some good Cincinnati Bengals teams. He has not been on a good Cincinnati Bengals team. So, like I say, man, this is probably a better situation playing on side of DeAndre Hopkins, who's by far probably one of the best receivers in the game, a top 3 receiver in the game, and Nuke Hopkins, man. He's a demon, man. Got great hands. Explosive, can separate, run every route, and once the ball get to him, once a ball is near his vicinity, you got to have confidence that if any quarterback that's throwing to him, that he's going to come down with the football. Kenyon Drake can catch passes out of the backfield and also go between the tackles. Kyler Murray, who's that explosive running back, quarterback, shows some signs of improvement, but he can throw orthodox if you need him to, because he's a very good athlete. He plays baseball. it should be a good division. This division should be the good as the should be probably is probably the goodest division out of all divisions in the NFC, man. Like I say, any one of these teams can make the playoffs. This division is kind of a toss up. But let's get to their schedule. They're gonna be over 8 wins this year. I'm gonna give the Cardinals 9 to 10 wins. This year for the Arizona Cardinals. We're gonna go. They got Tennessee. That's a toss-up game. They got Minnesota. They have Jacksonville. They have Los Angeles Rams. They got the 49ers. They have the Browns, Texans, Packers, 49ers, Panthers, Seahawks, Bears, Rams, Lions, Colts, Cowboys, and they also have the Seahawks at the end of the season. Like I say, this is a kind of like I say year with the Ravens what they made and then they also got this good linebacker Jordan Hicks. He's pretty good too at linebacker as well. So like I say, this division is gonna be pretty interesting to watch. But at the other end, like if San Francisco can stay healthy, they can win about 10 or 11 games. The Panthers, with the addition of A.J. Green and a very good defensive line, a very good defense, a very good running back, a good slot receiver, and one of the top 3 receivers in the game, they can slip up and win 11 wins. Get 11 wins. Same thing as the Same thing as the Los Angeles Rams. Same thing as the Seattle Seahawks. So this division is kind of going to be fun to watch, man. But that's the end of the video, man. Comment, like, and subscribe on what y'all think about this video, man. And shout out to everybody, man, that support my channel. But shout out to them guys that I was on the panel with, that podcast talking football, man. Ruthless Sports got that started, man. Big shout out to my boys, man. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Much love. Peace.